Today's lesson, how to draw a cartoon flaming sword. Hey, it's John-Marc and welcome to my series on teaching you how to draw cartoons. This lesson is going to be on a flaming sword, something that you might find on a video game. Many years ago, I made and worked on a lot of video games. Well, the basic structure is really simple. Structure is a really fluffy sword. You have the outline that I'm working on right now, and then I'm going to go back and get a little bit more detail, working on the little flame. I will work on this in Photoshop and in Illustrator combination to show you two different styles when creating what we used to call sprites. And these sprites are what are individually frames for making video games back in the early 90s when I worked on a whole bunch. So this flame here is going to be the outside parameter of the sword. There you can see, and then I'm going to have multiple colors when I finish it through Photoshop and Illustrator. So let's get a little bit more detail. It's very simple, straightforward sword at the top, the handle. And what I will also say is feel creative and change the sword to any shape or style you like and put the flame on there as well. And that's when you get creativity wise. You can have this one sword. I could create dozens of styles like this. I'm going to put like a leather strap on it. You may not want to have a leather strap on the bottom. Have like a little ball for the center weighting of it, or put a symbol or lettering or some type of maybe even a dragon in there. Be very creative. Now I'm just coming back and do a little bit more detail and more stronger lines, so I can see when I'm bringing it into Photoshop and Illustrator, I know exactly what I'm going to be looking at. So when I finish this one in Photoshop, it'll look totally different than Illustrator, but they have two different reasons. Illustrator is a vector program and Photoshop is a raster. All right, let's get this little flame on the top there. And I might even take this into like one of my animation programs and animate this in there. That'd be a fun little lesson as well, the frame by frame animation. All right, let's finish that over there on the bottom a little bit. This is just a sketch, roughing it out and getting it ready for the next step. That's looking good. Let's get maybe a little tone of a different color where it's a little bit where the flame is really hot in there. Okay, let's just shade that in there to separate those two. All right, just doing my little simple speed lines as I call them. Working that in. There we go. Yep. I think that one's just about done. So let's sign and date it. And thanks for watching this video, and make sure you check in later because I will have those two updated versions of coloring. Thanks again.